Open up, or somebody.
Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites. We come here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall and destruction of this wicked kingdom of America that's known in the scriptures as Babylon the Great. But before we get into the scriptures, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakadash, Rakadash.
We'd like to give double honors to our elders and apostles, a great millstone, the real true leaders of all Israel on earth today. If you can see, we want to send salutations to the hopeful elect, the house of David, that's pushing this truth in season and out of season, in all truth and all sincerity. To y'all, we say shalom.
Shalom.
I'm about to get into a quick lesson, couple scriptures, because everyone knows who this so-called white man is, even a white man. Everybody knows who Esau is, except for you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians.
All right, this from Babylon to Timbuktu, all right, by Rudolph R. Windsor. So you brother familiar with it. All right, just started chapter 11. Go to the highlighted part. All right, so this is chapter 11 of the book. All right, it says the origin of the white race.
So this is the origin of the white race in the book. We don't have to go to this book to get the real origin of the white man because it's in the Holy Bible. But it links up though. So we like to link up what the book say to what the scriptures say.
All right, this page 11, page 20, all right, in the book, it says, the ancient people did not classify races according to skin colors, like the modern nations of Europe and America.
So it says, the ancient people, like back in the day, wasn't no black and white, you feel me? What was it then?
It says, the ancients, including the Greeks and Romans, identified people according to their national or tribe names.
Basically, your nationality. That's why we ask people, what's your nationality? What tribe are you from? Like me, 9 times out of 10, I'm from the tribe of Judah.
It says, they use such names as Visigoths, Vandals, Saxons, Ethiopians, Carthaginians, Jews, and
Jews. That's the point I wanted. So it's a nationality of people who are Jews, but they is talking about the whole, all the tribes.
Arabs, Persians, Babylonians, and Egyptians, and Moors. It says they did not use the term Negro, which is a modern term, to refer to the black race, or the word Caucasian to refer to the white race. It says dividing the world along a color line was an idea that originated with the white supremacists in Europe after the Renaissance.
So the white supremacists started this thing called color, calling people black, calling people white. But it started when?
It says after the Renaissance.
After the Renaissance. Renaissance just means rebirth, because in like the 1700s,
Jonah 1 and 8.
our people ruled Europe, we ruled Russia, and we just ruled, period. Like, we is not Negroes and niggas. We are the true children of Israel, God's chosen people.
Can I get a precept for you?
Yep.
Just to back up, I'll read it. Just to back up what you said about the nation thing, that we was going as, that's we was going off of our nation, instead of, he's a black person, so he must be, this. This is Jonah 1 and 8. It says, then said they unto him, tell us, we pray thee, for who caused this evil? Evil is upon us. What is thy occupation? And whence comest thou? What is thy country? And what people art thou?
So we ask, where do you come from? Basically, what people do you come from?
Because Jonah had it, he was on the ship. And then that's when the most time he just got mad, because he wanted to do. To the people like, man, hold on, who is you? What's your country? What's your people?
It says, the Europeans did not have any great civilization.
The Europeans didn't have no great civilization when.
It says immediately after the fall of Greece and Rome.
Want to know why? Because our people ruled.
Right,
That's why it was called the Dark Ages, because dark people ruled.
right,
It's about to tell you that though.
right.
Says, during the Middle Ages, the black nations of Africa and Asia had the greatest political, economical, educational, and military influence in the world.
Read that back one time.
It says during the Middle Ages,
During the Middle Ages,
the black nations of Africa,
our people,
Asia, and Asia had the greatest political, economical, educational, and military influence in the world.
in the world, that's our people, man. We had our own things going, man. We had our own society going on.
I got a question. So we wasn't just monkeys swinging on trees then?
It wasn't just monkeys.
No, I mean because that's what they say. They said we were just monkeys swinging on trees. We ain't no shit. We were just some niggas just walking around butt naked swinging on trees, man. White people told you that in school. They said, look, y'all had nothing.
And we civilized y'all.
Yeah.
Read it back one more time.
Yeah, but that clearly said we had knowledge, man.
It says, during the Middle Ages, the black nations of Africa and Asia had the greatest political, economical, educational, and military influence in the world.
So basically, we had our own thing going. School systems, jobs, land, and our own military. That's the point right there. We had our own military, our own civilization.
Deuteronomy 6 and 7.
Our own everything.
Deuteronomy 6 and 7. I got a
At
precept
this
for you.
time,
Deuteronomy 6 and 7, or 7 and 6. It says 7 and 6.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art a holy people to the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people to himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
No,
all people on the face of the earth. Because at one time the Most High had it when he was actually ruling. Right? Now the state that you see the Israelites in right now, right, what's going on? The state that you see the Israelites in right now, right, because they went against the Heavenly Father. It's not like we've been slaves. We have been slaves in various captivities. Right? But that's not the purpose of our people. It's to rule. Right? It says, at this time, Europe existed in a state of darkness for 1,000 years.
That's what we ruled.
Wow.
We ruled for about 1,000 years.
Yeah.
In the 17th century and later.
The Dark Ages.
I'll be right back.
It says, Blumenbach, the anthropologist, named the whites after the Caucasus Mountains. These mountains are situated between the Black and Caspian Seas. It says, Blumenbach, the anthropologist, named the whites after the Caucasus
that
Mountains.
just read my mind.
Named the whites after the Caucasus Mountains.
That's the spirit.
Of
That's the spirit.
Russia, Georgia, Russia. That's what the word Caucasian means. Cave dweller, cave beast. They was cavemen on all fours, you know what I mean? It says that person named Caucasians after the Caucasus Mountains. The Caucasus Mountains of Russia. So
Oh, he got it.
we wasn't just
Yeah, he
on
got it. Yeah,
all
Job
fours.
30, right?
It was the so-called
Yeah,
white
you got
man
it. Yeah, same
coming
way.
up out from caves on all fours. And we had to civilize them, teach them how to bathe,
Yeah.
how to wash properly.
Oh yeah, that was the main thing. Hygiene, man. We taught them that, but they still ain't passed the test. We forced them that, but they still went back to their own savage ways, man. Anyway,
They can't help it anyway.
yeah.
You see that they bathe and shit.
They still stink.
When the rain, it's like a dog.
Right.
When the rain hit them, they get that dog shit. That rain is wet. That's how white people smell when they get hit with water, man. That's why they never smell.
I got a precept.
Yeah. Probably start at one. Yeah.
This is Job chapter 30 and verse 1.
Hey, y'all can get closer a little bit. Yeah.
But now they that are younger than I have met in derision.
No, they had me in the
I'm sorry, they have me in derision.
talking about the so-called white man because they is younger than us. They come out of us.
That's right.
whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with my dogs of my flock.
He ain't even want the so-called white man by his dogs because he's a pedophile. He's into bestiality,
Right.
homosexuality. He would have had the damn dog in the back,
Yeah.
hunt on the damn dog. Right.
Yeah.
Con. Yeah, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste.
Fleeing into the wilderness. Pushed them out. You feel me?
In the Caucasus Mountains. Yeah.
Who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men.
They was driven forth from among man. We had drove them out from among man into the Caucasus Mountains of Russia.
They cry after them as after a thief.
Right, like, get out of here, you damn thief.
Yeah.
Throwing shit at them,
Yeah.
chasing them,
Yeah.
like you piece of shit.
Yeah. Hey, the ones that was slow and fat, we caught it and we killed, man.
right.
You know, some people that they tricked the women and kids, you know. A lot of women and kids ain't make it. The scripture speaks about us killing, you know, young and old, man. You know.
Let's see. To dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks.
In the rocks, damn caveman.
Yeah.
Read that one more time.
Says Blumenbach.
It just goes hand in hand.
It says Blumenbach, the anthropologist, named the whites after the Caucasus Mountains. These mountains are situated between the Black and Caspian Seas.
And we drove from where? To the cliffs.
Exactly. To the cliffs of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks.
Caucasian, cave dweller. Esau, Edom, that the Bible talks about. Give me that precept.
If I can say something, they made their caves into their home. If you go to those ancient caves, it looks like a structure of a house. You know what I'm saying? It's the layout of the scenery. Like, man, it's a cave. They like made it look nice. You know what I'm saying? Like they made a house out of a cave. You know, they carved it. You know, and then they say whites. Well, they not white. They fucking red, man. You know.
Genesis 36:8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
Right.
Deuteronomy 36:8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir.
Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir in the clefts of the rocks.
Esau is Edom.
Give me that in Malachi. Esau is Edom.
Con, this is Malachi chapter 1 and verse 3. I hated Esau,
And I hated Esau.
Con.
Esau is Edom though.
and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the
Laid his
dragon.
what?
Laid his mountains and his heritage.
Mountains in the clefts of the rocks. We have pushed them out there.
Yeah.
Con, and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, thus they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
So these so-called white people, the red people, the pink people, the devil that the Bible speaks of, read it again.
Con, it says, the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
They the wicked people, man. Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked.
Con. And the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever.
Read that.
Keep going.
Y'all read it back.
Con. It says, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
And the people against the Lord have indignation forever. Indignation is righteous anger.
Right.
Why would the Lord be angry at this specific people?
Right, because they built it up. They made this place out of caves again. You know, they built it stone everywhere again. You know, that's why the Lord said, I'm gonna throw it down, man. First, and right now he's throwing it down spiritually, man, with the prophets. But soon it's going to come physically, man. You know, and this time we're just not gonna chase you, man. We're gonna put our hands on you, man. You know, because we knew where y'all was at. We could have ran up in them caves, you know, and then it would have been open season. But prophecy had to play out. It was a time to do that. We could have just burnt you alive. You trapped yourself. You know, could have just put a fucking big ass boulder in front of it and let you, the air, you know, the oxygen, you know. But this time, you know, the block is played out. But this time, man, we're gonna be on your ass, man.
It's Obadiah 1:3. Pride of thine heart hath deceived you.
Talking about the white man, the most prideful people on this planet. The pride of thy heart.
It says, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Why they keep bringing up rock? Because it's talking about the rock man. You ain't even a white man. You
Rock
the fucking
man.
Flintstone.
Yeah, man. Right.
It says, whose habitation is high.
That's why they love everything up high. Skyscrapers, living habitation, the 125th floor, penthouse suite.
It says, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
And that's just like the white man, proud. Who gonna bring me down? I am God. I'm the fucking white man.
Yeah, there it is. That's read some of that, and that's you can show that to the brothers too. That's where they were staying, man. And they made it nice. They're in Petra. Yeah, the Petra rocks. The Petra. Yeah, man. They made it look nice. They made it look cool. You know what I'm saying? But you know. It's nice, but it ain't nice though, man. Shit's still fucked up, and that's and that infrastructure they brought here to America, man.
Look at the pillars right there.
Yeah, just like this shit, man. They brought that same, and that's out in Petra. You know, in Petra, the Petra Mountains, right? You know, Petra. Matter of fact, go to the actual paragraph. Let's just read in Wikipedia just real quick, because the brother on the edifying lesson, and let me just see. Oh no, well look, man, it's Petra Mountains, man. That's where they was at. Mount Syria. Yeah, in Mount Syria.
That's what it said?
Well, that's what it is.
You know, Esau make it hard. You know, he make it hard. He make it hard. He make it hard. You know,
Type in Esau like on a computer. That red line. That word you're gonna see.
He make it hard. He make it hard. He just asleep.
Esau know that he
Yeah, you know what it is.
that he Esau except for these niggas.
Yeah.
No, even the niggas, the fucking nigga woman.
Exodus 21:6.
Yeah, because why is the Most High mad at these so-called white people and all these other heathen nations for touching us, the apple of his eye?
That's right.
Let's see. It's Exodus chapter 21 and verse 6. It says,
Scoot over. Yeah, you got. Yeah, you got. Yeah.
then his master shall bring him. Exodus 21 and verse 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth them,
He that stealeth the man and selleth him. Who stole a whole nation of people? The so-called white man. Who stole a whole nation of people? The so-called white man,
Yeah.
the so-called African man,
Yeah,
the so-called
yeah.
Arab man,
Yeah.
and all you other nations.
And guess what? And guess what? 2/3 of our nation, you know, could have helped with that. You know, wicked niggas could have. You know, niggas, you can buy niggas for cheap, man. So his own people out, man. You know, because they teach you in school, oh, blacks stole blacks. No, that wasn't the case. But it is some truth in that. Some blacks was helping. You know, it's always someone have to betray somebody, man. It's always a Judas, man. There's always a betrayal somewhere. There's always betrayal. Yeah.
And like you said, they could get a nigga for something cheap.
Yeah.
That little money they gave Judas, you know what I'm saying? You have much silver.
Yeah. 30. Yeah. 30 shekels.
Mustang Mitch,
Hey,
100 shekels.
hey, man, they play it out on the movies that they make it seem like the Pharisees threw the shekels. And he was in slow motion. He went to go catch it and spilled everywhere. They got him on the floor and shit. Pharisees threw the fucking money at his ass in slow motion and shit. You know, he on the floor looking, trying to get his money and shit.
I had just seen on the internet,
Yeah.
somebody, it was some niggas fighting over some money on the ground. I'm talking about grown ass men, I don't know if y'all seen that.
Nah.
Pushing each other,
Yeah.
fighting over a couple dollars.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't shit.
Man, it was fuck niggas then and it's fuck niggas now.
That's right, huh?
Judas was a fuck nigga. And 2/3 of the nation of Israel was fuck niggas.
If I can say one more thing, it's like it. That behold, that's why you can't be surprised when your enemy betray you. Like betrayal is a thing of someone in your own nation. That's the word betrayal really was all about. You can't be mad that an enemy betray you. He's your fucking enemy, man.
That's why it's betrayal.
Yeah, but
You
it's
would think when your enemies are stabbed in the back.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't think
Your right hand man, your one of
everyday partner.
everyday partner. That's why nothing worse than someone that. It's nothing worse than that, man. The blasphemy of the spirit, man. That's what you're doing. You blaspheme the spirit. And Esau, who was a brother of ours, he betrayed us, man. And guess what? He could never come back off that betrayal. The Most High, hold him to that betrayal you did to your brother. And like, look, man, you betrayed your brother. Fuck you, man. You know what I'm saying? You be cast out, man. I'm gonna mark you and everything, man. You know?
I'm gonna read it back. It says, it's Exodus chapter 21 and verse 16. He that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hands.
Now, if the Lord was to come back today, whose hand will we be found in?
Edom.
The so-called white man. Let's see the judgment for it.
He shall surely be put to death.
No, give him a pass.
He shall surely be put to death.
He gonna be saved.
He shall surely be put to
He
death.
gonna make it to the kingdom of heaven.
He shall surely be put to death.
What's the white man future?
He shall surely be put to death.
What's the Arab man
Right.
future?
He shall surely be put to
What's the
death.
African man future?
He shall surely be put to death.
They're gonna be put to death.
Oh no, we'll win and he's gonna put to death. Win. Right now, he ain't gonna be oh, he's gonna be put to death a couple years from now. No, man, put him to death now.
On sight.
Hey, shit, y'all walked up like, yeah. I was looking at him in the spirit. Y'all, watch your shot like a top.
Keep it spiritual.
Yeah, it's like I seen him walking with the spirit had me looking at him, but I was like, oh no, they cool, they brothers, man.
Hey, I knew that was coming.
Who was that?
He be coming on Sunday.
Okay, all right.
Shalom.
Yeah,
Give me revelation.
Yeah, like it's like
All right, so this continuing on in
There's been a lot
Babylon
going on.
2. All right, page 21. It says,
cracking through the day.
speaking on Blooming by the anthropologist, it says,
You don't know about
because
today?
he thought the purest white people
Hold on, we talk, bro.
originated there.
Because the purest white people did originate there. To dwell in the clefts of the rocks.
Yeah.
That's where Esau comes from. Revelation. Genesis 25.
All right, continuing on, this page 22. It says, we have more than adequate proof that the white races began near the Caucasus Mountains.
We have more. Read that again.
It says, we have more than adequate proof that the white races began near the Caucasus Mountains.
Now, they know it, but we know it also. Our proof is the Holy Scriptures. You feel me? The white man is Esau, Edom, that come from the Caucasus Mountains of Russia. That's why he's called Caucasian. Hey,
This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10. Don't you want it? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Who led us into captivity? Once again, the same passage, the so-called white man. So let's see the judgment.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
The modern day sword is a gun. Who killed our people with guns, swords, knives, and any other type
Edom.
of weapon form? The so-called white man is the culprit. Who could shoot a nigga down right now, right here, and walk away scot-free? The so-called white man.
Yeah, the scriptures say that, who's possessed and slain them.
Hold themselves not accountable.
Zechariah 11 and 5.
It says, here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Yes, like you said, man, Esau, he's going to be going down, man. He's got to get killed because we're still in his hands, man. We're still in captivity, whether Jake wants to realize it or not, man. We're still under the captivity of the so-called white man. see what I'm saying? That's basically what he's saying. But he said
Let's
that.
show you let's show you who the saints is. Alright?
I
Saints
get that.
are
That's
the
what
ones that are waiting for
that's what I was about to get.
change, man, the recompense, the revenge on their enemies, man. Alright, the saints aren't you niggas out here that's bowing down to the so-called white man. Alright, you just trying to go along and get along in the system. Alright, that's how you gonna get murked anyway, because you're gonna take your shit. Alright? The saints are the ones that know their enemy and they waiting for their enemy to fall, man. That's why I say the patience in the faith. Alright, this is why we steady patient. Our Lord willing to the elect is why we steady patient. Alright? And waiting, man, to see our enemies downfall. So that's what it's saying is. Right now, all the Israelites are saints, right? But the saints, the elect, right? The most I dealing with on this side. That's what they're waiting for.
So Mother Mary is not a saint.
Grandma.
Right.
Nobody that is an Edomite, if you are not of the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you are not a saint. The so-called Chinese man, he cannot be a saint.
Hey, yeah, that old lady who got shot on Four Brothers. And that was she was gonna say they was all emotional about that shit.
Good,
God, let me get this. And it's just gonna show you who the saints are. It says Psalms 148 verse 14. And he exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints.
The praise of all his saints.
God. Even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord.
The children of Moab,
God. Even of the children of Israel.
the children of Ammon,
Even of the children of Israel.
the children of Esau.
Even of the children of Israel.
Who are the saints?
Even of the children of
The
Israel.
children of Israel are the saints, man. That's said the Lord, that's said the Holy Bible.
God.
Numbers 35, 33. So ye shall not pollute the land.
Because this land is polluted. But how is it polluted? With all the bloodshed, the innocent bloodshed of the nation of Israel.
Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are.
You should not pollute the land wherein ye are. Let's see what pollute the land.
It says, for blood it defileth the land.
Blood defileth the land. Innocent shed blood of our forefathers polluted this land.
Yeah, the natives, you know, the tribe of Gad.
That's right.
What's the other tribe?
Issachar.
Issachar and Reuben, man. You know. Okay, of course Judah. We was here. It was all the tribes, of course, but those like, you know, the main ones, man, in this land. You know.
That's still being persecuted to this day.
Yeah, they put them on a reservation, man.
Those four tribes to this day is getting persecuted the most.
Yeah.
The Negro, both Indians, and Issachar.
Yeah. Here in America. Yeah, here in America. You know, just so clear, all tribes getting prosecuted, but we talking about right here in America, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause we're the majority tribe here in Americas. Hey, but shit, you go to South America, they getting fucked up too. Out in what, Venezuela? All right. What, tribe of Asher out there, right? Yeah, you got,
Like
yeah.
2.5 years that they've been going through famine.
Yeah, famine, man. So which is said about these goddamn Edomites, like you're speaking on, bro. Because they put sanctions on them, so they freeze their account basically. Ain't nothing coming in, ain't nothing coming out.
Import, export.
Yeah, import, export.
And the same thing is gonna happen on the shores of America.
Yeah,
It's
right.
gonna trickle down, you know?
Yeah,
Most High got sanctions your ass.
yeah.
Numbers 33, it's like 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood is defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
The blood cannot be cleansed except, hold on, read that back.
It says, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
The blood cannot be cleansed of the blood that's shed therein, but how?
But by the blood of him that shed it.
Who shed the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians' blood? The so-called white man. So for this land to be cleansed, his blood has to be shed.
You got that?
Habakkuk 2, yeah.
I mean, that's war, man, because they declare war on our nation. So any real warrior knows that revenge, you got to get the person who did you dirty back, man. That's just a warrior spirit. Yeah, you can get someone close to him, man.
That's the same with him on
yeah, right.
If he can't get you, he gonna get your loved ones, your children.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, but the most he gonna get him in the worst way, man. He gonna get him, you know.
It's Habakkuk 2 and verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood. How was America built? Off the blood, shedding tears of our people. They slaughtered the Indians. They slaughtered the Negroes. They trying to build a wall for the Mexicans to keep them out, and this was their land.
And then say you can't protest about it. You can't even get mad about it. You see what happened now in the NFL? They told them niggas like, look, nigga, you ain't gonna stand up from the flag. Stay your ass in the locker room. That's the thing now. That's the thing now. Well, hold on. What? You know, so you can't get mad about it. And the whole protest thing was about the injustice that was going on.
They say niggas. Say it again.
Why is the black man scared to speak out for the adversary, against the adversary?
Wisdom of Solomon 5:1.
Give Wisdom Solomon 5:1.
It's what you're seeing right now, though, bro.
I understand what I see.
You're not gonna see it as a whole nation. All right, that's where everybody waiting for. We're gonna come together as a nation, and that's not gonna happen. That's not how who you call God is building. All right, you got a certain people. Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna go right back to you. Get Isaiah 1 and 9 too.
And my middle name
Isaiah, that's the spirit. Listen to Isaiah. You got that Isaiah 1 and 9.
I got Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1.
All right, read that.
It's Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
Right, so that's what you're seeing now. The righteous man shall stand in great boldness in the face of those that afflicted him, man. So when you say when is the black man gonna speak out, all right, that's what y'all seeing now. It's just not in the radical form that people want to see. Like a black, not that it should be, because not that it should be, because it's a time and place for that. It's gonna come a time where the war gonna start, all right, but it ain't gonna be how, like our let's say ancestors in the past, like Huey Newton and them niggas. All right, we had the guns and the shit and all like that. All right? You can't go that route, because this man, that's his blessing. It's a reason why the so-called white man was Esau in the scripture. It's a reason why he's so advanced with that weapon, man. That's his blessing, man. All right? Niggas ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm talking about from the Heavenly Father, though. Niggas not gonna go create no bombs. That ain't in our spirit. You ain't gonna go create no guns, and you see most niggas can't shoot. Why is that? Because we are spiritual people and not carnal, man. All right?
I say one thing.
Read that back in the
That's like this. You is not about to go to Michael Jordan and try to play Michael Jordan in basketball. You're not about to go to Mike Tyson and try to box Tyson. You're not about to go to the so-called white man with nothing carnal. That's his blessing. The Most High blessed him to be wicked on the earth and to fuck everything else.
Let me read it back. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors.
Made no account of his labors. All right, what's the labors, man? All right, niggas know about slavery, right? Right? The labor. What's that? Our ancestors in the field building this country for free. They made no account of our labors, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody talking about reparations and all of this, and we need this and we need that. The Puerto Ricans, which we ain't got the sign, but Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, those Israelites too. Right? So why is it why is it after the so-called Holocaust, all right, the so-called Jews, all right, the white Jews, they're not Jews, but they get like a reparation check. All right, you know that they get money for that shit. Every month, them Asians, all right, they get money for the shit that they went through. Why we don't get paid? Because it's a punishment from the Heavenly Father that this made this man this wicked, man.
All right, that's bullshit, man. That was the World War, man. Everybody died in the World War.
But anyway, let's get it. I'm gonna get verse 2. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Right, and believe it or not, all right, when you these so-called white people, these elites, all right, because these white people right here, just some niggas on the corner. They don't know what the fuck going on. All right, they don't know shit. You know what I'm saying?
you have women that's going to women. That's very simple. Because you know what?
Women wicked though. They don't be like that. You're not gonna find no white people. I know. I'm just
Your statement. So I wanted to ask you a simple question. I see you guys, you put my kids out.
okay. Yeah, Isaiah, before you go, yeah, Isaiah 1. This morning.
Said 58 and 9.
1 and 9.
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 9. Except the Lord of hosts had led unto us a very small remnant.
Yeah.
We sh- Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant. We should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto
So
Gomorrah.
the small remnant, all right, those are the ones that's stepping up and speaking, man. Because if it wasn't, not saying that we the elect, not saying we any better than you as a man, you know what I'm saying, nothing like that, but the Lord put the spirit on us to do this, man. All right, so if he didn't leave that remnant, he would have been like Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what Sodom and Gomorrah is? Completely eradicated. And that's talking about Negroes, Latinos, Native Seminole Indians, Cubans, all the tribes. Unfortunately, you don't have a sign of that. All right, but we would have been eradicated. All right, so if it wasn't for the men that you speak of, you know, standing up. But you see, he said a very small remnant. Because everybody ain't fixed to do this, man. We got niggas out here that's faggots. They're faggots, you know, very good shit, man. The Lord ain't dealing with that. You got niggas out here committing all kind of adultery, doing everything that's against the scriptures. So everybody can't do it because the Lord don't accept everybody, man. You know what I mean? I know that. All right, man.
Yeah, the Lord told us to be wise as serpents and harmless as a dove, man.
That's right.
You know, so, you know, it's a certain thing for, it's a time and place for everything. All right, bro.
Jake is full of shit. You know, Jake is full of talk. But that's, hey man, just like Yahushua was telling them in Luke, man, I believe it was Luke 10, when they said if you was the Messiah, you know, basically stop bullshitting and tell us. And he told me, he said, if I told you, you wouldn't fucking believe me anyway. They didn't go and leave with shit, man. They gonna forget that shit by the time they hit the court.
The motherfucker's still earthly, man. The Lord, this is heavenly things, man.
We're talking about stay black, after all that.
Yeah.
Stay black.
Yeah, he said, well, why black, man? Well, hold on, nigga. Why you ain't doing nothing, man? What about, how you worried about another man? The most I gave you one heart, one soul, 10 fingers, 10 toes for you to do something, man. You know? Scripture speaks about, you know, show thyself a man, man. Yeah.
Jake want to see somebody else.
He want to see, so he waiting on somebody else to pop off.
He'll come out now with a strap.
Hey, just like the Apostle Torres said, you can't stand in your pockets waiting for something to happen. You gotta make something happen, man. You gotta make it happen. What the fuck is you waiting on? A sign? The sign is out here.
I heard somebody say that though. They were like, you just don't. You gotta practice, man. You know, and you gotta show and prove. You don't just like they was talking about working out. He said, you don't just sit there and grow muscles.
Yeah, right.
You gotta fucking work.
You gotta. Come on, man.
You got you big ball, man. You got to work to get where you want to be and where you need to be. That's the same in this truth, man. You got to work, man.
You gotta study. You gotta study, man.
Coming up,
Yeah.
old signs,
Yeah.
Shalom, y'all. Now I'm going to the house.
Yeah.
You got to apply what you read, what you learn in your everyday life.
Yeah.
Repentance.
Yeah.
Turn it back.
Yeah.
Waiting on that new man, letting go for that old man.
Offend less.
Offend less.
You know, you can't be waiting on who you waiting on? I'm waiting on a black leader to. Look, man. Hey, get your testicles, man. Grow some. The scriptures say, "He that is weak in the stones basically ain't gonna make it, man. He ain't gonna make it, man. A feminine spirit ain't gonna wait. You shouldn't be waiting on another man for shit. You know, you get a girl, you get a girl on your own. You know, you do it. You know, who you waiting on?
I got scripture.
Somebody get you something?
You don't wait for a man to
Yeah.
feed your household.
Yeah. A fucking lion do not wait on another lion to attack a goddamn deer. He just gonna attack, man. I gotta do what I gotta do. I jumped out there. Shit. Go ahead, or whatever you guys gonna get.
on the topic, what Charles talking about. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 4. The soul of the sluggard desireth and hath nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat.
That was the soul of the sluggard. You feel me? He don't have nothing. Not even answers. Why this? Why that? You was coming to us for answers because we got, with questions because we got the answers because we work in this thing. Read the rest of it. He said,
he that laboreth is made rich. Look at that scripture. He that laboreth is made rich.
It don't say that.
Oh, man.
Verse 5, a righteous man.
And call it out.
Salaki. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 4. The soul of the sluggard desireth and hath nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat.
And the soul of the diligent, because we diligently seek these scriptures. And we is made fat with the knowledge, the understanding of the Most High's word.
Hey, jump to verse 18.
Proverbs chapter 13, verse 18. Poverty and shame shall be to him that refuseth instruction, but he that regardeth reproof shall be honored.
That's us. Let's read it again one more time.
Proverbs chapter 13, verse 18. Poverty and shame shall be to him that refuseth instruction.
What instruction? Instruction of the word. If you refuse this knowledge, remain in your poverty and your low estate.
But he that regardeth reproof shall be honored.
And that's us. Once you hear this word, it's supposed to correct you. It's supposed to refuse you.
Yeah.
It's supposed to rebuke you. Like, damn, I was fucking up.
Yeah.
I know when I start hearing like this, that, I'm like, man, I'm a wicked nigga, man.
Yeah.
I need this, man.
Yeah, because you be holding your face in the natural glass.
Right.
Hey, James, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you hold your face in the natural glass. Hey, because it's a shame, right? Now that word, that verse, it's a confusion of faces. You look that word up, it's a shame, so it's really shamefaced it, Yeah, of course it's twofold, but I'm just making a point. Yeah, that's in the concordance. But y'all got it.
Got something?
Yeah, I got something for you. Proverbs 11:27. He that diligently seeketh good procureth favor, but he that seeketh mischief, it shall come unto him.
One more time.
Proverbs 11:27. He that diligently seeketh good.
What's good? Scriptures, the knowledge. He who diligently seek good
procureth favor
from the Most High.
But he that seeketh mischief,
worldly shit, cardinal shit,
it shall come unto him.
It shall come unto
Yeah. Hey, the scriptures say if you do it well, you can be all right. But if you go off, sin live at the door, man. You gonna get it. Yeah.
If you did well, I would have blessed you.
I would have got you together. And Esau been a wicked motherfucker, so guess what? Judgment gonna happen upon him, man. And of course, two-thirds of our nation, they're gonna get God too.
Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 3. And death shall be chosen rather than life.
And what shall be chosen?
And death shall be chosen rather than life.
And that's what our people choose, man. They choose death. They choose to follow after the ways of America, after the ways of these other nations.
Right.
Chasing after the black woman. Black woman's God.
Right.
That's the first thing he brought up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, right after the man, he ran to the woman, man. Yeah.
He ran to the woman.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 3. and death shall be chosen rather than life by all the residue of them that remain of this evil family.
Our people, man. Evil family, man. The Most High only deal with us and only know us. That's why he put us through what he put us through. What's that, humble spirit one?
Right. He put that humble spirit upon us that, because he said, you know, well, the Lord put that sheep spirit upon the nation of Israel to go into slavery. Because we could have easily, we're physically stronger than these so-called white people, so why we ain't do nothing? It was the Heavenly Father. He humbled our spirit. He made us go through that pain and suffering, man.
Just like Levi.
Yeah.
Levi was down there fucking with Levi, so-called Haitian. Levi is the reason for Willie Lynch. That Willie Lynch letter, his brothers read that shit. He came up with that shit because Levi was revolting, man.
Right.
Fucking them up, man.
Right.
You know
I told you to get something.
He said Amos 3:8. Come on, it's the
Holy Bible.
Come on. Amos chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you.
No, for you.
Oh, okay. My bad. Call me out.
Yeah, stay alert.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you.
No, for you.
Against you.
For you.
Against you. O children of Israel.
Children of Israel. So this is the Most High talking to the children of Israel. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and similar Indians. What he say to us?
Against the whole family.
Against the whole family, the whole 12 tribes.
Which I brought up from the land of Egypt. Say, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Say what?
Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Therefore I will.
So he ain't gonna punish them, he gonna punish us.
That's right. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. What's some other punishments?
Come.
You want to start from the top? Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass,
Meaning it's gonna happen.
if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God,
If you don't listen to the Most High,
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
about all these good things,
But all these curses shall come upon thee.
all these sweet things.
That all these curses shall come upon thee
I got a Christmas gift for you.
and overtake thee.
Help me get your birthday present.
Take me.
Overtake thee. Verse 16, curses shall thou be in Salakia. Curse shall thou be in the field. Salakia. Curse shall thou be in the city, and curse shall thou be in the field.
That was
Curse shall thou be, curse shall thy basket, curse shall be thy basket and thy store.
Hand around one time.
God.
Curse shall you be in the city. This is the city. Every city in America that you go to, who on the bottom, who in the ghettos, who in the slums. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native, and similar Indians.
Hey, that's heavy that you say ghetto because in Egypt we was in what in Pathros? Like am I saying it right? Or is it called Pathros? Pathros. That was like a ghetto. You know, it compared to Egypt was. Well, you know, compared to where the pharaohs were staying. Even you know, in Italy when we was out there, we was staying in the slums area. You know, even if you look at the word ghetto, it speaks about that. You know, but that's another thing. You know, brother got it.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
This is a curse because the Most High only know us. So this is a punishment from the Most High. Read it again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
And that's what happened in slavery days. Our sons and our daughters was given unto another people. Snatched right out of the mother's hand soon as you had it. Sometimes you didn't even see your baby. They'd just take your baby soon as you had them and give them to the facility,
Right.
sell them off into slavery. Read.
And thy eyes shall look and fail with longing. for them all the day long.
Because you couldn't do nothing about it. So the only thing
Right.
you could do is just look and suffer,
Right.
feel pain.
And there shall be no might in thy hand.
Because you couldn't do nothing about it. You have no might. The only might that we have is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. And he was against us. So if he was not for us, who could do anything for us?
Right, because our people still now, we read out the Bible, you know, bros still eat pork, and you know, they'll still do what they do, man. You know,
Still fornicate.
yeah, still fornicate, man.
Still commit adultery.
Under the curses.
57, 54. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you,
This is your black on black crime. This is your brother against brother. Right here. Curse.
so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate,
Because we used to handle brothers with brotherly love. Hey, bro. How you feel today, bro? No homo, you feel me? Caring, loving, affection. Now it's, man, fuck that nigga. Somebody that you walk to school with every day, threw the football with, play in his backyard all day long.
Yeah, like all them niggas right there. One nigga gonna fuck his bitch, you know. One nigga might set him up. Them ain't dudes, them ain't brothers. They in a couple years from now they gonna betray each other. All four, five of them, man. You know. Please don't last. You know, but Lord willing, we ain't got that fucking long here, man.
Deuteronomy
yeah.
chapter.
Hey, that's why when you meet like an older man, you be like, man, I really ain't got no friends, you know. But like my like uncle, he be like, man, I ain't even a lot of older dudes I know. Shit, I don't fuck with nobody because you got betrayed by him, man. You wasn't in it, you know. But look at the apostles; they've been brothers since they high, you know, since they started, because they came under the right way to become a brother, you know.
Here goes
Yeah.
another curse that's only talking about our people.
This is Isaiah 51 and verse 20. It says, "Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in the net. They are full of fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy God." So basically it's talking about Jake, man, how they be in the corners, you see nothing but like a whole bunch of niggas, man. Even like talking about like gangs and things like that. You see what I'm saying? Going head to head with each other at the corners of the street because they got their loss, man. They're like groping at new day, you see?
You don't see the Chinese man hanging on corners. You don't see the Arab man hanging on corners. You don't see the so-called white man hanging on corners. Who do you see hanging on every corner in every city? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Similar Indians.
Going back to
Get Matthew
you
22.
can't basically trust your brother. You know, this is Luke chapter 21, verse 16. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinfolks and friends, and some of them shall they cause. Some of you shall they cause to be put to death.
Hey, you know, if I can so like it, that really happens in the nation of Israel, man. Hey, the most. 'Cause a lot of these nations they stick together. Like generally they stick together. You know, they get their money and they take it back home to their motherland. You know, our people, you know, they don't do that, man. They betray each other in a heartbeat, man. But you got it out.
It's really going on Jacob's trouble, but you see it today, man, on a high level. All right, you know, Jake be cool with each other, and then they fall out over some money, and then next thing you know, the nigga end up dead, and then the other nigga that killed end up gone somewhere. You don't see him no more. You know, perfect example. You know, Marvin Gaye dad killed him. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
That was over some money. You know, so Jake just be on a bunch of trash, man.
Yeah,
You can't
man.
trust your parents, man. You can't trust nobody.
Hey, get Matthew 22 and 1.
Okay, this is Matthew chapter 22 and verse 1. Yahweh Shai answered and spake unto them again by parables and said, The kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king which made a marriage for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come.
Y'all can break it down, Jacob.
What we doing? We is calling people to the marriage.
It says, and again he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed.
So basically, the kingdom is prepared already.
It says, my oxen and my fatling are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage. But they made light of it, and went their ways.
They made light of it. The Most High is telling you, I got this kingdom prepared for you, and you making light of it.
Yeah. Yeah, we tell them, it's nothing. It's better than this, man.
Right.
It's a place where you ain't gotta see. Just like the end of curses, than this. But you ain't gotta see faggots on the loose. You gonna be eating right. You gonna see, you gonna be have a family oriented, man.
You ain't gotta worry about
nothing.
dying.
You ain't gotta worry about dying. You ain't gotta worry about nothing,
children
man.
being took away. You feel me?
And 2/3 of our nation made light of it, man. We heard the word, and we made it. Look, we gonna shit. I want to go there, man.
Made haste.
Yeah, we made haste. We made haste. That's a good word.
It says, but they made light of it and went their ways. One to his farm, another to his merchandise.
Excuses, yeah, words.
So many other
What's
things
to do?
And the remnant took his servants and entreated them spitefully and slew them.
Yeah. Hey, some of these people want to kill us. Our own people want to kill us, man. And the remnant they slew him want to kill us now, man. The nigga gonna say, do we get into altercations? No, people getting in altercations with us, man. We just preaching the word, man. Now whatever gonna happen is gonna happen. If cause this offend a lot of people what we say. We tell a person you can't eat pork no more, man. You gotta grow a beard, man. You gotta get right, man. That will offend up somebody and they will say something to us. Well, and probably want to kill us now. Scripture just said it.
Says, but when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burdened upon the city and burned up their cities.
Yeah, that's the prophecy is going to happen soon. 200 million missiles.
burn the place down.
Yeah.
I got a question.
I just had there's things going on in the news and stuff like that. I'm not ignorant of what you guys are speaking about. I actually look into it.
You know what?
But you just choose a different type of mindset on things. But I understand. I believe in it, and I follow. I've messed with y'all. But I had a question.
Hey,
Kanye West saying that slavery was a choice. How did that make you brothers feel?
He was kind of right with it because.
Okay, I was hoping that I heard something. Okay.
Listen, because the Most High gave us laws, statutes, and commandments and say, if you do them, you will live, but if you don't, you will die.
You just read it in Deuteronomy 20:15. It said, if you hearken unto me, yeah, if you hearken, I do you right.
They're going to answer to your question.
Deuteronomy 30:19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. Alright, so that was when you say Kanye West said slave. First of all, Kanye West is a fucking idiot. Alright, but him saying that did have some truth to it. The Most High told us, you would grab Deuteronomy 28:68. He told us we was gonna go to slavery. We didn't do what he told us to do. You know what I'm saying? So it was a choice. Alright, but it's not like the choice. He's talking about some other shit, in my opinion.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Hey yo, but that's a nigga though, man. See those niggas, man. But so we bid him to the marriage, right? You know. He don't give a fuck.
Exactly what the scripture says.
Just say he got other things to do. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
scripture just manifested itself right in front of our face. The same scripture as the brother just pulled it out just happened.
Yeah.
He made up something.
I gotta go. But the bus is gone, man. What you talking about, man?
That's a prime example, man, because the Lord said that basically if you reject this, man, you're basically being as one like the heathen, man. He said, don't cast your pearls before swine, man. And what happened when the Lord went to go rebuke that demon, that legion, man? He put him into the swine and they ran off the cliff, man. So that's what happened to Jake, man. If they rebuke this, they're going to run off the cliff.
St. John 17:9. I pray for them, I pray not for the world.
Hey,
so what is this thing about God loving everybody?
Yeah.
Don't just say I pray for them, I pray not for the world. Who is that them? The elect. Not just the nation of Israel, because he's not even praying for the whole nation of Israel. He's praying, I'm about to tell you who.
Yeah, death is around the corner. He turned that corner fast, man. I'm telling you, times come when they keep walking past until the Lord about to get busy on these motherfuckers, man. I wish one of them cops shot his fucking head off, man. As soon as he turned the corner, man. Death is around the corner, man. That was a spiritual symbolism. Jake running around the corner. That's what Jake do. Running. There it is. They're the boys, man.
St. John 17:9. I pray for them, I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me.
For them who thou hast given me. He gave us the elect. Really the whole nation, but it's only going to be the elect. It's all about the elect. In the end of this movie, it's all about the elect.
It says, for they are thine. Alright, so Heavenly Father gave Yahushua his brothers, basically.
Come.
That was keep going on that Matthew's fucking marriage.
Yeah, keep going on that marriage.
Come. It says, let's see. I can tell you at verse 8. It says, then saith he, this is Matthew 22 and verse 8. Then saith he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid them to the marriage.
Right, that's what we doing, man. We going. The brothers say it's all about the elect, right? We got to do the work to gather the elect, man. Elect got to hear the word, man. You know, they're going. That's how we gonna see. That's how elect gonna find the Most High, man. Is you know, we the bait, man. You know what I'm saying? The fish swim to the hook. You know, this the hook, man. You know, as the nigga said. You know. Wisdom of Solomon wrote. Song of Solomon. A Song of Solomon 3:3-1. Just real quick. A Song of Solomon in the Bible. Just real quick. 3:1. Yeah.
Baruch chapter 5 verse 5.
Because the book is saying that we have to gather the elect. How are we going to gather the elect?
Arise, O Jerusalem.
Arise, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians.
Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high.
Stand on high. Gird up thy loins like a man. Be a nation. Be a people.
And look about toward the east, and behold thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One.
By what?
The word of the Holy One.
So the word is what's going to gather the children, gather the elect. It ain't nothing to nobody can do. Protest. It's all about hearing the word.
Rejoicing in the remembrance of Yahweh.
Rejoicing in the remembrance, meaning you knew it, but then you forgot, but you remember. So we once knew this. That's why I say remember. You don't have to be taught something that you already knew.
This Jude chapter 1 verse 4. I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believe not. Right, man. The Lord said He gonna put you in remembrance, man. that the Lord led you out of captivity and destroyed the niggas that didn't believe. And y'all gonna be put, 2/3 y'all gonna be put in remembrance at the last time, man. Then y'all gonna come crying back to the prophets, talking about, you know, speak that talk he was talking on the streets and shit, man. But the Lord, right, come. But the Lord gonna make our tongue clean to the roof of our mouth, man. You know, we ain't gonna say shit to y'all.
God, say you want to Song of Solomon chapter 3 and verse 1. God, the Song of Solomon chapter 3 and verse 1. By night on my bed I sought him whom my soul beloved. I sought him, but I found him not. I will rise now and go about the city in the streets, and in the broad ways I will seek him whom my soul loveth.
Right, in the broad ways. He will seek him whom my soul loveth. Keep going.
God, whom my soul loveth, I sought him, but I found him not. The watchmen that go about the city found me.
Right, and that's how it is, man. The watchmen go about the city. We the watchmen, man. They starting with the apostles of Great Millstone, of course. You know, we students of them, man. You know, and that's how you got the elect. You know, you could be just walking by, you might catch us on the highways. You know, you might, some brothers see other brothers on YouTube. You know, you learn about it on YouTube. You know, which is another form of avenue of the truth. You know, so that's what it is. You know, so that was just a little quick precept. You can jump back to Matthew's 22.
Yeah,
jump back to 22.
Let me see. I can probably get a precept.
Yeah,
Because your brother say that the watchmen tell the word.
Yeah.
Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman.
That's the word watchman again. Son of man. We were made watchmen for the nation of Israel.
Yeah.
What are we watching out for? Destruction to come.
Yeah.
You feel me? This so-called white man with his propaganda. All this fuckery and games. And, you feel me?
Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear at the word of my mouth and give them warning from me.
And that's what we do.
Hey,
we give the people warning.
Hey, just like King David said, these people is nothing but my sheep, and I am the shepherd, man. You know, the apostles, you know, they like the shepherds. You know, we're their fruit. You know, we're them sheeps. You know, and really, Yahweh Shai is the shepherd, really. You know, and we the sheep that follow him, man. We follow the lamb everywhere, wherever it goes.
Right. That's why we the lost sheep.
Yeah. We the lost. Yeah.
Gather his sheep.
Yeah.
He gonna gather his sheep from the four corners of the earth.
Yeah. Oh, we still going at Matthew's 22.
22 and what?
It was whatever verse you was at. Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this there.
Alright.
It's Matthew 5:14. It says, "Ye are the light of the world.
That's right. We the light of the world.
Yeah.
A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid."
Yeah. Yeah, because our people is Gentiles right now, man. They're not natural Gentiles. They in the Gentile state of mind. Just like y'all brother said, the remembrance. You got to bring them back because they. Yeah.
It says, "Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel."
Ain't no need. Why would you light up a candle that gives light and then hide?
Yeah, that don't make sense. Yeah, that's backwards. That's something that fucking the Edomites would do. You know, that's the Edomite thing. It's to light something and put it under something, man.
Right, it's wasting time.
Wasting time. Edomite will destroy their own fucking city just to blame us and say we did it. Edomites do shit like that, man. They'll cause a fire and say a nigga did it, man.
But on a candlestick and give it light unto all that are in the house.
That's the reason for the light. You feel me? The reason to learn the word is to teach the word to the people. That's like lighting your candle and letting it shine. What is the use of obtaining all this knowledge and then going somewhere high?
Yeah.
Not telling nobody.
Yeah. Well, that's like the parable of the nigga who he hid his talents in the napkin. Well, hold on, you gotta flip this. You gotta do something with it, man. You gotta make something happen with it. Oh, whoa, hold on, but I'm just young. Hey, it don't matter if you, hey, the Lord wants you young, man. Hell, I don't care if you're 50 and you wake up to this truth. It is what it is.
You was
Do
young
the work.
then.
You still, in the eyes of the Lord, you're still young, man.
Our Messiah was hot.
Yeah,
12 years old.
yeah.
Jeremiah say, I can't do this. I am only a child.
Yeah. Right.
Most I told him, say not thou art
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, you ain't
getting out of this.
you ain't getting out of this one.
Don't let nobody despise their
You.
youth.
Yeah. Hey man, come on man, come on man. Hey, but see Jake, I bet you if the Lord would offer $1 million, you ain't young to take that though.
Right.
Come on man.
It says, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
That's right. And that's exactly what they do. They see our good works. They see video after video. They see
That diligence.
brothers change. You feel me?
Yeah.
Not standing on the corners smoking weed with your pants hanging off your ass. You feel me?
Yeah.
Learn how to be a man of the Most High.
Have some integrity, man.
Right. Somebody got something else?
Yeah, we will keep going in that Matthews. Yeah. Finish that up.
Yeah, I'm going to continue at 9. It says, go ye therefore, it's Matthew 22 and verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as you shall find, bid to the marriage.
That's exactly what we do. We are on the highways and byways, crying out, trying to bid those into this marriage.
That's right.
Because we is the Most High's woman or wife, and He is our husband.
That's right.
It says, as many as you shall find, bid them to the marriage. So those servants went out in the highways and gathered together as many as they found, and both bad and good.
Right, because we got bad and good, meaning if that was a bad person or a good person, it's not really about being righteous, man. It's about being a righteous person. Because guess what? A righteous person, you might got to put someone to death in the time to come. So what, I'm going to say a bad person? No, he was being righteous. That man probably he deserved to die. You know? You got sinners coming in this truth and they're repentive and not sinning no more, sinning less. You know?
I just want to get this because you say that the righteous might have to kill.
Yeah. So that don't make him a bad person, right? So what? You make you a bad person now? See, just like Paul. If I can make the example, because just like Paul, you would think like, damn, Paul was a bad person, you would think. You know, he was prosecuting the church. You know, that's a bad person. But no, the Most High chose him.
This is Psalm 68 and verse 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked.
Yeah, that's good.
The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance.
The righteous.
Right.
So we're talking about the righteous.
Right.
The righteous do what?
Shall rejoice
We go rejoice.
when he seeth the vengeance. He shall
pay back the vengeance.
On them Edomites.
He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked.
We go dance in their blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now is that wicked?
Yeah. But yeah, you know, it's meaning we go, you know, we ain't gonna literally, you know, literally do it. But yeah, you know, just for camera's sake, you know, but we gonna rejoice in seeing them die, man. Putting them to death, man. You know.
Hello, brothers. How y'all doing?
Shalom. I'm good. So we going up back to Matthews.
I got a precept to that Matthew.
Oh, okay. God.
I'll go back and then
One favorite read. One more time.
Matthew 9? It's Matthew chapter 22 and verse 9. Go ye therefore in the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So those servants went out.
So those servants went out. Was those servants white people? Hell no.
Isaiah chapter 44 verse 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob my servant.
Jacob my servant. So the servants is Israelites. So the Israelites went out to the highways and byways then the same way we're doing it now.
It says, so those servants went out into the highways and gathered together as many as they found, both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished with guests.
Yeah, because the wedding, because look, the Most High, he betrothed us, right? Or is that the right word? To Yahushua. You know, we the brides, you know, and he our husband. So he giving us, hey look, you gonna marry my son, you know? That's how you, like if I have a daughter, hey look, you gonna marry her, you engaged to him. You gonna do that. You ain't got no say so, man. That's what you gonna do.
We is going through proving ourselves to the Most High to even marry his son.
Yeah, gotta fast, you know, get ready.
I give my daughter to a man, you gotta prove yourself worthy.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. So we the bride. So we waiting on our, you know, they got this fucking royal prince, what's the nigga name? Prince Richard, who just had a royal wedding.
Yeah.
See, hey, we got something greater wedding than that coming, man. You know, and I watch snippets of it, I'm like, damn, that's a badass wedding. But guess what? We gonna be better. It gonna be better than that, man. You know. And guess what? And you know what? And I'll take that back. Cause them was for all fucking Edomites in there any fucking way. You know. Now I don't know if Richard, Prince, whatever his name is, I don't know if he a Jacob not. But guess what? His wife was Edomite, and he ain't got, you know. Just like Apostle Torah said, you better hope you a fucking Jake, but if not, going to slavery, man. Keep going on that Matthews out.
Verse 11. Matthew 22 and verse 11. And when the king came and to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment.
Yeah, he saw a man there, one of them good and bad, one of who didn't endure in the truth, man. You know? He had a wedding garment on. Get that in Ephesians 6. You know what I want. Ephesians 6. Whoever get it first. Ephesians 6 and speaks about putting on the clothing of the Lord. 6 and 11 then. Put on armor on. You got it? Go ahead.
Ephesians chapter 6 verse 11. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh.
Right. If the Lord sees you without that, without his clothing on, his, you know, doing the work, you know, being brotherly. Lord have mercy upon you, so you have mercy upon your brother type stuff going on. You know, it's gonna be a problem. You know, you got it. You break it down. You got it.
Yeah, right. Putting on that armor is that faith.
Yeah, faith. Yeah.
It's that study. Scripture says, "Study to show thyself approved." So you got to study the word, so your wisdom can be your stability. You know, you don't want to be caught lacking in the time of Jacob's trouble. I'm talking about, I wish I had studied more. I wish I had did this more.
Like that parable is, they in the house, keeper of the house.
Oh yeah.
Robert.
Yeah, the strong man.
You gotta bind the strong man first.
Yeah, you gotta bind the strong man first. Yeah. Oh, you don't want that one? Okay.
You're talking about where it says, basically where they would have known that the thief came. I know what you're talking about.
Right. Finish that out. Yeah.
It says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that you may be able to stand against the walls of the devil. Right, if you got that armor on, if you got that spiritual protection, if you got faith, you know, if you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, then nothing the devil can do, nothing Esau can do can break it down. You know, that shit ain't gonna be no temptation to you, man. Cause you so focused on the truth, you so built up. Hey, the chip, you already know what that chip is about, man. So you taking that chip, you just labored in vain and shit, you know? So you so built up, you're not worried about famine, you're not worried about none of that shit. Because you know your faith is in the Most High. It's what Scripture says, it says, take no thought for tomorrow. And the Most High know what you need, you know? So the Most High gonna provide for you. If you got faith in it, it's gonna happen. Right. You know, so that faith is your armor, you know?
That's right. Read that Keep going. No, we go back to Matthews. Get a cut. We're gonna finish this out. Close. All right, yeah, we're gonna close.
Oh, it says.
Nah.
Sorry,
Oh, shit. No. Yeah, it's not. It's not. Oh, no, you got it. So like, that's my fault. That's my fault.
Con.
Yeah.
It says, verse 11, I'll read it back. It says, and when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on their wedding garment.
Yeah, he was naked. You know, and you found naked. You found shame. You know, cause you got no covering. You know. And he wasn't doing nothing. You know. Yeah. Yeah, it'll show them shame. Yeah. Yeah.
And even in the kingdom, say shame face.
Yeah.
You gonna walk down with your head of shame.
And these people thinking who they know they Hebrew Israelites, you know?
Come. It says, and he saith unto him, friend, how comest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless.
Hey yo, hey man, y'all Shako. He went up to him and say, hey friend, you know? hey, amigo, hey, you know? hey, my nigga, what you doing, man? You know? Where your shit at? What you doing here, you know? Hey friend, you know? Hey, but that show you that Issachar is Israelite, because that's what they say, amigo. Hey, amigo, which mean friend. Good. Brother, you know? Yeah.
Then said the king to the servant, bind him hand and foot,
Yeah.
take him away.
Yeah, he told the elect, look, to bind him, man. You know, by your ball like a pig, man. Yeah, you know, rough him up. Yeah. Yeah, man. Tie tight, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, bind him, man. This is Israelite, man. A two-third, you know, because 2/3 gotta go, man. You know?
And cast him into outer darkness.
Yeah.
There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Yeah, man. 200 million missiles. 2/3 gonna take part of that judgment, man. You know? That's just what it is, man. Hey, that's good on that. All right, hey, man. Hey, we got a last closeout. Yeah, close out.
Yeah, because Ox said that, I heard him say earlier, he said we're like fish, man. We grab onto the hook. Some will take heat and some won't. So I'm going to read this. It's a little bit earlier in Matthew. It's Matthew chapter 13 and verse 47. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the good into vessels to cast the bad away, man. That battle be like that Jake that got cast into a lot of darkness, man. So you got some fish that are gonna take heed to this, you got some that aren't, man.
Hey, man, so we hope it was edifying. So with that, we let her give our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rukor, Kadash, Barakatah.
Laboring in his thing, in his trooper bars.
Shalom. Now I can press X.
Oh yeah, just hit X.